Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to NachitoPlayzzz, and we are continuing the Resident Evil franchise, right? And we are now diving into the fourth installment of the franchise, which is, well, you see it. And quite frankly, this is the game that eventually, essentially, just changed the game. No pun. um, Hold on. All right. So, in a nutshell, this game right here is the turning point of Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4. The turning point of the Resident Evil franchise. Like, because this is, at, on one side, this is the first game that is now on a journey outside of Raccoon City. Like, there's no more going back to Raccoon City type as far as like new games goes. There's references, there's there's that stuff. But anything related to Raccoon City is no longer a thing. Like, and the thing is that around this era in time, we were still getting Raccoon City content. We played. I mean, you guys saw me play. You guys saw that I mean, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Operation Raccoon City, where we had to play as the special task unit force or whatever of Umbrella to basically go eliminate documents of anything that involves Umbrella, right? And then we obviously saw, like, Leon. We saw what's his name? What was it? Nicholas from Nikolai or Nicholas from Resident Evil 3. Like, so, but we were still getting like that content, but we weren't getting anything new. Like, as far as like Resident Evil 5, like say Resident Evil 5 take took place in Raccoon City again. No. After this, there's no more Raccoon City. Obviously, on the great, obviously, in Resident Evil 9, which is Requiem, they go back, right? I haven't played it, obviously, but I can't wait to play it with you guys. And honestly, I want to play all these games to play that one and play it like for the first time ever. You know what I'm saying? Because also, I have a little small theory. I talked about it in Resident Evil when we played Resident Evil 2 for a little bit, and I talked about it in Resident Evil 3. And I even kind of spoke about it in Operation Raccoon City, which I was saying that I feel like they're retconning something. You get me? Like, I feel like they're retconning the franchise. So and that's where and it starts, and I feel like the retcon happened in the remakes, and I want to see how that will go because essentially again, from here on out, there's no more G virus, there's no more T virus, there's no progenitor virus, there's no whatever Ashcroft made up in Europe or in Code Veronica. There's no more that virus. I mean, there is, but there isn't, and we'll get to that as we play. Um, but yeah, but also this another thing too about this game. This game also is the very first game from the Resident Evil franchise that it went from its traditional look as far as the mechanic goes, the weapons, uh, like just the whole entire concept. Like, it's just a whole different game under the title, but it changed from the camera angle to third person shooter. Our inventory is no longer as limited. I mean, it is, but it isn't, right? And now for that, so that kind of drops the bar of survivor horror a little bit. However, if done right, it'll come out right. And and not only that, but this game right here too, in an impact level, it was the blueprint for a lot of video games to come out after. But But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna play this with you guys. Like I said, I'm gonna play this game first, like the OG, and then we'll dive into. I'm gonna play the OG first. I'm gonna play this first, and then we're gonna play the remake. Now, usually I was playing the remake first, and then the original. Here, I'm doing the other way around. All right, guys. So we're gonna dive into Resident Evil 4. Let's not spend any time. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go.
Resident Evil 4.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. But then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch that car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Now another of the changes as we play along, I'll point out the changes of the game, like, you know what I'm saying. Now, pro tip, even though already some of them already flew away, but if you shoot the birds, it'll drop like ammo sometimes or loot. Now, that's another change. Before you kill the enemy, that's it. No ammo, no nothing. Whatever you found, that's what you get. Here's one of the changes. You kill an enemy, 9 times out of 10, they'll probably drop some kind of an item. It could be either ammo, ammunition, or it could be like loot. Now, that's another thing. This game introduced the... Wow, I did not notice that. I did not notice this before. Wow. This is the old truck blocking the trail. Maybe this belongs to one of the villagers around here. No way. Because usually people will just go straight to the house. That's cool. Cool. And y'all understand why on the next scene. But yeah, so here they introduced the whole, like, you can buy stuff, like buy weapon, like get loot, get money to be able to go buy and upgrade your weaponry. And here the iconic merchant is in this game. Like, bro, stranger. Alright, here we go.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
And there goes the truck.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
¡Allí está!
right. So sorry guys, I had a phone call. So check it out. So I wanted to bring this up right now, real quick. This is your new inventory space. This is how your inventory space will look, at least for this game. They kind of changed it on Resident Evil 5 and also Resident Evil 6. But however, you are a little bit more flexible with your inventory space, right? Now, along the way, you'll be able to upgrade your inventory space along the way, like make it bigger. That's what she said. Pause. But however, um, another thing you notice that is that I have a knife. Like you have a knife, but it's not taking your inventory space. So that's kind of cool. However, it did kind, like I said, it did kind of like deteriorate a little bit the survivor horror aspect, because, like I said, part of the survivor horror uh, aspect of Resident Evil was inventory management. You know what I'm saying? So, but however, for this game in particular, Resident Evil 4, I think they did pretty good on that situation with the work of the developers, the AI of the gameplay too. And I'll explain a little bit as we play further in. Okay, he's not a zombie. Out the window. Another cool thing, it introduced melee attacks. Like you can do melee, like nice. Herbs, yes. Alrighty then. Alright, so here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Wait, no, not yet, not yet. Alright, so here's another detail. Typewriters. Now, you just come over here. No ink ribbons needed. Now, did I need to save? Not really, but just to show y'all, man. So that's another change. No more ink ribbons. Like, y'all don't need that. So y'all good with that. Got that. There you go. Alright. Save the pup. Okay, another. Alright, so these zombies now as you're like playing, you're noticing that these zombies, like, are there zombies? Like, cause they look pretty human. And not only that, they're intelligent as shit. Like, look at this. They put traps. Right? They put like the dynamite traps and all, like these traps. Now another cool detail about playing this game for here on out is that you could be using your environment to your advantage. Like, and I'm not just talking about like, oh, you see a red barrel, shoot it and it explodes. Not just that. I'm talking about also when if they set up traps, you could like lure them in their booby traps. Damn, look at that, gruesome. Guess there's no sex. Yeah, guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. All right. All right. Got it. Hey, can I shoot them? Nah. They're not shootable. And the way you notice if they're not shootable is because, like, no. Okay, so check it out. This is a good example. You could see in that window there's a zombie, but notice how if I point at the house, at the tree, the laser's not highlighting, but he is. Out of here. Ah, damn it. I didn't mean to. Damn it, I didn't mean to press the button. Alright, Leon, how you holding up? Bad question, Hannigan. Sorry to hear that. I'm sending a plain manual. Hope you find it useful. I'll take it. I'll take a look at it. Thanks. Alright, whatever. So we have a plain manual, right? So look at that. Dude, this is so cool. Like, the way that they really restructure the game is awesome. Alright, let's see what's over there. Damn, they got the homies. They got the homie, bro. All right. All right, so pro tip. A little pro tip I'm gonna give y'all here. Go around, like, don't engage quickly. Go around, like, go all the way around, like, you know, your area, and just collect as much as you can before, like, kind of before engaging. Now, I do follow a pattern. I do kind of follow a pattern, but y'all don't have to do it. You know, y'all could play however you guys will like, you know what I'm saying? But one pro tip I can give you, don't get into that house yet. Just whoa, 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 that was close, that was close, that was close, that was close. Oh, look at that. Hold on. Herbs are still combinable, guys. That really hasn't really changed. Hold on. That's a regular grenade. Fire grenade. And then the shotgun, you'll see, guys. Alright. We did some organizing. Alright, now we can get in.
¡Por allí! ¡No dejes que se escape! Vayan por detrás.
Who are these people?
¡Bloqueale el paso!
What are they planning?
Chainsaw.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
¡Te voy a matar!
Son of a...
Same thing. Now, from here on out, just raid this house. Like, raid it. Like, grab all the items you need to grab it. You grab here, and then start engaging. Look at that. Hold on, let's No, you know what's funny? Thanks to this type of inventory system that we were introduced, a lot of like kids, whatchamacallit, OCD kick like started. Oh fuck. Alright. Take that egg. Alright, so y'all see there were like chickens? You see that chicken running around? They be laying eggs, and those are like, those eggs are like, they're like health. So alright. Oh, there's something up there. All of they asses. Let's go. Alright, I'm trying to put this baby out. Oh shit. Oh no. Fuck! First L. I can't believe it. It's so early. Damn. Alright, we have to do the whole entire thing again. Now, we're not gonna look. We're just gonna go for it. Wow. Is our guy already out? There's a freaking zombo on the rooftop. Oh shit. Alright, now we can get the...
¡Por allí! ¡No de... ¡Te voy a hacer picadillo! ¡Te voy a hacer picadillo! ¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Kicking him out of the window is crazy.
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Hold on. Oh, I don't have a flash. Okay. It's alright.
¡Te voy a hacer picadillo!
Nice.
La campana.
We survived.
Tenemos que irnos. Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo? Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Alrighty then. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Alright, first document of the game. Alert, alert order. Recently, there has been information that a United States government agent is here investigating the village. Do not let this American agent get in contact with the prisoner. For those of you, not yet informed, the prisoner is being held in the old house beyond the farm. We will transfer the prisoner to a more secure location in the valley when we are ready. The prisoner is to stay there until further notice. Meanwhile, do not let the American agent near the prisoner. We do not know how the American government found out about our village, but we are investigating. However, I felt that this intrusion at a particular time is not just a coincidence. I sense the third party of the other than the United States of the government is involved here. My fellow men, stay alert. All right, Chief Vitores Mendez. All right. All right, here we go. All right, we can have another typewriter. All right, I'm gonna leave that here because we're gonna pass through here again. I'm gonna show you what that is. Actually, fuck it. I'm grabbing it. It's treasure, y'all. Let's grab some eggs.
Te voy a hacer picadillo.
Ooh, that was close. Nice. Alright, so that thing that was like hanging from here is essentially a treasure, right? So what another thing that introduced this game is like basically treasure hunting in your map. And then if once we encounter the merchant, which is I believe in the second episode, on the next video, you'll see what he can sell to you too. Now I'm gonna leave those blue medallions alone because we're gonna pass by through here anyway. But however, check it out. I'm gonna read this page. It says about the blue medallions. 15 blue medallions, 7 in the farm, 8 in the cemetery. For those of you who destroy 10 or more will be awarded. The rest is eligible. All right. Egg. Wait, what's that over there? Got it. All right, don't go through that door yet. You're gonna not yet. but go through. You have to go through this one first. Hey, might as well since you're here. Got you. And then right here, there's another treasure. But nice. Hold on, let me. Nice. Oh, Indiana Jones situation, go. Ooh, boy. All right, here we go. And look at that. Hold on, guys. We're not really done. There's something up there too, like right here. See? So yeah, so this like, so essentially like it also. Nice. That's it, right? Yeah, I think so. All right. Okay.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was chapter 1. And that's another change that brought into Resident Evil, that it became a little bit more chapter based right after this. All up to Resident Evil 7. But from here on out, most games from Resident Evil became more chapter based. So this is chapter 1 out of 1. And basically the whole 1 out of 1 or whatever, like they're basically one is act 1 part in chapter 1 per se, right? But I'm just gonna be calling them chapter 1 or whatever. So this was chapter 1 of Resident Evil 4. Thank you guys for checking this video out. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for being here, man. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do, and also hit the notification bell so you guys don't miss any gaming content. Alrighty then. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.